In today's YouTube video, I'm going to go through is my client's transformation. I'm going to post it right here now for you from what it looked like before and after. So the idea basically is I'm going to basically explain to you the whole process exactly from A to B, how we got his results, the whole setup, everything. So from 90 kg to 78 kg in 12 weeks, the full fat loss blueprint. So this is my first YouTube video, so hopefully this goes very well. I've had to write down, make sure I remember everything that I want to tell you on this video as well. So I'm just going to be going through my notes to make sure we go through the whole list of everything. So this is my client Gurj, who's a full-time dad and a full-time chiropractor. Now, busy dad with 3 kids running a business can be quite tricky to understand or where to start for a fat loss phase. Now, don't get me wrong, my client Gurj, he tried doing it on his own for 12 months, how to lose weight, and things weren't going to plan for him. Wasn't sure why wasn't things working out. He was already training hard in the gym, was going to the gym, doing well, but when it came to losing weight, the structure, the food, everything wasn't 100% there. He wasn't too sure what he should be doing exactly. So, going through the whole process now. Gurj is 40 years old. He's a chiropractor and a busy dad. When we first spoke, he told me what his goal was. He wanted to lose weight and get fitter. Now, he's got a busy job, so he's working all day, runs his own business, and he's in the office from 7 AM till even 8 PM. running throughout the whole day. So there's not much time he can do. First of all, I collected all the information I needed collected about Gurj's transformation and where he will need to start to get him to the results that he wants to achieve. Now, he did a 3-day workout plan, push, pull, legs. That was enough for him, okay? We kept steps at 10K for him, okay? There was no cardio for the first couple of weeks. So cardio was out, just steps for him every day, 7 days a week. He was already hitting roughly about 6 to 8K, but all I did is tell him to hit 10K steps 7 days a week. Now, this was quite easy for him, not a problem, he could hit it. He could walk up and down his road just to get the last 2K steps in as well. Now, we had to look at his meal options, because obviously he's working all day. He doesn't get a lot of breaks because he's constantly just busy with clients himself. So we've got to make sure we give him some flexibility and also to understand is how many meals he should be eating. So it weren't too bad for him. Luckily, we collected all the information we needed to and we gave him options on food changes. Every client that works with me always get options to change their meals on both training day and rest day. So for example, on the training day, we will be looking at his meals. So on his meals, he had 5 meals a day, but not massive portions, quite small, but throughout the day he had meals to change. We had the change of each protein, carbohydrates for each meal. So for example, we had options to change the protein. We had chicken breast, we had turkey, we had minced beef on there for him. So he had options to change the protein source. Carbohydrates, he had changes as well, from basmati rice to white potato, sweet potato, and rice noodles as well. So he could change his options of his protein and carbs throughout the day and each day when he meal prepped his food as well. That way he didn't get bored on the plan. He had options to change his meals. It gave him that. Some days he would have rice, some days he would just have potatoes or even rice noodles. Felt like he was making like a stir fry at home as well for himself. And this helped him to stay on plan. Remember, the idea is to have options so you don't get bored. It's about enjoying the plan so you can reach your goal. Remember, you're not a bodybuilder, so you don't need a set plan of 100 gram raw rice, 100 gram chicken. Forget that stuff, okay? That doesn't work for a lifestyle. What does work is having options to change your meals. That's what works. That's what's going to get you results. So remember that, guys. Now, the first of all we want to look at is where we set up his meals. We also had to set up his training correctly. So look at his weak body parts, and there were certain body parts that I want him to hit a little bit more. So we have that little touch more. Now I've added in arms twice a week along as well. So where he had push, triceps, and then he had pull, finish off with biceps. He also had legs, but then he would do arms at the end as well. A quick superset workout just to bring up weak body parts for him, because that's what I wanted to do, to make sure he had that little tweak. Workout wise was 45 minutes max. We don't need to go insane and use every equipment in the gym. We're looking at the main equipment that we want him to use only to get in, get out. Remember, he doesn't have a long time in the gym, so he only needs 45 minutes, and that got him results. Threw in some supersets, and this helped him to get the workout done, in and out. Following the training plan, he just wrote down his weights and reps, and that kept him accountable each week to keep pushing himself and adding progressive overload each week as well. So the main thing is, wanted to do, lose the stubborn belly fat, get lean and get fitter. Now from the transformation pictures I'll show you again, you can see how lean he got. He lost 12 kg. Now over this time when losing this amount of weight, one of the main things was understanding the training and the nutrition, how to do things going forward. Each week I would keep him accountable. He would check in with me every Saturday morning with his pictures and his weight, and fill out a check-in form as well. And I would make a little adjustments, little tweaks each week. That way we know we're constantly losing weight and we're on the right target as well. If he had bad weeks, we'll make the adjustments where we needed to. It's not a problem. And this helped him to get back on the plan and going forward. And that can be sometimes that, he was short on time, he had no choice to eat out. Now the main thing is, I taught Gurj when he needs to eat out on the plan, this is what to do. Protein first, then carbohydrates. Always choose your protein first, guys. This is going to help you. Now, when we look at his carb choices when he was out and about, say for an example, he had to go to a meeting. There weren't many choices on the menu in the restaurant. Told him, stay away from the fries. Let's avoid that. See what option they got for the potatoes. They could boil the potatoes, perfect. Have a steak, because he loves his steak. That's not a problem. All you got to do is hit your steps count by the end of the night and you're sorted. And this helped him to stay on the track as well and still lose weight every week and make adjustments when needed to. Now, from week 6 to 12, this is when we started the cardio. Cardio then started for him. Now, we kept cardio at 25 minutes on the Stairmaster. As we got closer to the last 2 weeks, I pushed it to 30 minutes. So from week 1 to week 6, he only did 10k steps and no cardio. From week 6 to 10, he did 10k steps and 25 minutes on the Stairmaster 4 times a week. The last 2 weeks, we pushed it to 30 minutes max, and that's it. Then we got his end of his progress, photo shoot pictures ready for him for his big day following his weight loss journey. And then he was given a diet break, and then we moved him over to phase 2, the lean bulk phase as well. But we'll speak about that another day. The main thing is, guys, is when you're going through this transformation, is to understand having accountability, the structure, and the coach there throughout the whole journey. Everything is a lot easier for you to understand. Now, you must understand that he didn't do this alone. He had me throughout the journey to keep him accountable. I told him what to do exactly, follow the plan. When you follow the plan, you get results. And that's what a coach is there for. He followed the plan and got results. Now, looking back at, there was a few times where he weren't too sure about his training. He would record certain training videos and send it to me on WhatsApp. And I would look at his form and give him feedback to make adjustments on a weekly basis. This helped him to make sure he was actually targeting. There was when we looked at certain exercise, for an example, chest on an incline machine, he wasn't coming down further enough and getting a good contraction in his chest. If anything, he first started off doing half reps, thought that was fine, but I told him bring it down a lot more, make sure you get that deep stretch and then pull all the way out. Now this is very important. Sometimes the client think they're doing it right, and sometimes making these few adjustments and explaining why we want it like this, and then you can feel your chest a lot more burn and a better pump, this always helps. Throughout his training on his main meals, he would always add pink salt and have electrolytes as well. Now this helps you, better pumps in the gym, also to make sure he didn't get cramped, especially on leg day as well, and make sure that he's actually fueled throughout the day as well. Now, where we had the option to change his meals, we also added in some of his favorite stuff as well. Obviously you get the options as well, and that gives you the balance. The main thing is you've got your calories in place, portion control, and that helps you reach your goal. You don't need to go all out and have a whole big bowl of granola. Portion control it, weigh it out, have roughly anywhere between 40 to 60 grams per serving, and you can still enjoy your favorite food as well. Remember that the key is portion control. So if you are someone that is looking to get results and you're struggling to get a better understanding how Gurj did it, and you want help and the accountability as well, guys, remember you can do this as well. Reach out to me, check out my Instagram, Coach by Gurj, how to lose that laddu belly and how to maintain your results all year long. And if you are someone that needs this support and accountability, message me on Instagram or message me on YouTube if you can, and I'll reach out to you today and we can start your transformation today. And remember, you don't have to do this alone. This is going to give you the full plan. The main thing you got to understand is I kept Gurj's calories very simple and easy for him. Macros were at 200 gram protein and he had 45 gram of fats. The rest was carbohydrates, and that's it. He had a separate meal plan on training day and rest day as well, and options to change his meals, and he never got bored once. He told me he enjoyed this plan personally himself, and because there were so many options on food, he never actually got bored. And this is it. All plans are tailored to reach your goal. I give you as many options to change your meals. You can't get bored. The results will come as long as you follow it. All you have to do is weigh out your food to what I've told you to do in the plan and get results. Follow the training plan, do your steps, do your cardio when it's need to, and you will get results. Remember that, guys. Hope you like this video, save this video, and please subscribe to the channel. Check out my Instagram, Coach by Gurj. Message me, transformation, or just drop me a DM and we can have a chat and jump on a free call, have a free consultation on how I can explain and help you to reach your goal as well, just like Gurj's transformation as well, guys. Have a great day. Catch up soon. Peace out.